Hello,
Hello.
Yeah, guys, I am so stoked for tonight. I have been like a hyper child all night because I've wanted it to be Friday. I'm like, stuff Thursday, I want Friday. But David, I'm so happy to have you here. We've got David Oman, guys, from the Oman House, joining us tonight. So, how's everybody been?
Good.
Busy, working. Yeah, I am.
Pass.
Pass.
Here.
Just passed.
You've just been getting yourself better, Tim, haven't you, love?
Oh, crap. Yeah.
How are you feeling, Tim?
Oh, not too good. Not too good. I just crap cold that's going on forever.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah. I keep trying to drown it with the alcohol, but it's not working. So I keep drinking more and more and more and more. And I hope it will go, but it's not working. So I just keep practicing to get rid of it.
Keep going with it. Whiskey and honey. Whiskey and honey.
Well, I had a bottle of Jack Daniels yesterday.
Did you?
Help me, did you?
Yeah, I had a whole bottle of Jack Daniels yesterday. Still didn't
God.
kill it.
Oh my gosh.
What about yourself?
I'm trying the wine today.
Red wine is good.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
What about yourself, David? David, how are you, my love?
I'm doing fine. I'm just trying to get the my movie sold and go forward with the doc series about the house here. I've been busy with that of late.
Oh.
So you're busy all the time then, David, aren't you?
Yes and no. I mean, I'd like to be busier, obviously, than I have been of late. But like I said, we're working on this doc series about the house and just waiting for people to get to the editing part so we can have a sizzle reel to show around to some of the networks.
Yeah.
I'll quickly go into the comments. Right, Tim, are you ready?
Oh, am I saying it? Yeah, go on then.
Right, I'll give you the first one.
Fatima, hey. Nigel Porter, hi everyone. I'm from the North Pole, guys. Wow. Noreen, hi everyone.
Yay, Noreen.
Joanne Stewart, hello everyone.
Hello.
So lovely to see you all. Lovely full house tonight from Noreen.
Lovely.
Sarah, hi Sarah. Good evening, everyone. Joanne Stewart, morning, Gin. Wine is best, Tim, from Noreen. Yeah, of course it is.
Hey everyone, I'm so sorry, David. My voice is. I've got strained vocal cords, so I do apologise if I do dip in and out. Probably by the end of the show, I'll like have no voice. But hey ho,
Not at all, not a problem. I've got the dead bell and the two cat toys behind us, so in case they go off, we know that it was paranormally active. And here's what I mean. I'll walk. And the balls don't.
It's stamping on them. You mustn't stamp on them.
No, but I'm saying, no, they're the toys. So even if I do that, but if I hit it, they light up.
If you hit your balls, they go off. Yeah.
If you hit your balls, they light up. Exactly.
Really?
I'll be shocked if somebody's balls lights up. So David, do you want to tell everybody about who you are, what you do?
Yeah, my name is David Oman. I have a house that my father and I built about 25 years ago, and I've lived here now almost 23 years come August. And the place is about 150 feet down the private driveway from where the Sharon Tate murders took place 56 years ago. I actually have some pictures I can share with your audience.
Oh, wow. Right, I'll put David in the photo.
Let's see. There's one. Here it is.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute, 2 seconds with
Wow. Look at that.
Here, let me get this goddamn light out of here.
Yeah, it's shining on it a bit.
So this is where the Sharon Tate house was.
Right.
Right.
At the top.
This is where we are right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is shot in 1969. So you can see
Wow.
the two houses that were there
Yeah.
as this house and this house. And they're still there, but they've been extensively remodeled. And I'll show you a better shot. This is the day of the murders. Let me see
Wow.
where we are. This is the Tate house right here.
Yeah.
Let me see. So no, this is the Tate house right here. And this is
Wow.
the driveway. And where we are right now is right.
So that, wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So that road that you're pointing at, is that Cielo Drive?
Yes, this is Cielo Drive private.
Okay.
And my house is right next to here. Right
Ah,
over here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
looks a
But again,
beautiful
this is
spot,
the day of
man.
the murders.
Right.
Good Lord, look at that, Carlos.
And as I was trying to say is the house has been on in the US on 10 paranormal reality TV shows and 2 in the UK.
Wow.
Dead Famous Live back in 2005, 20 years ago. And then, of course, you can forget Searching for Satan that aired on June 6th, 2006, which
Wow.
is 666.
Yeah.
Wow. Brilliant. Well thought out.
Was that planned or was it coincidental?
No, they planned it. They wanted to air
Oh,
the show
right, okay.
Searching for Satan on June 6th, 2006. And I was like, 666.
The
Oh,
number
dear.
of the beast.
Oh dear
Yeah.
God! It was It was funny though, and it's only aired once, and that was the one time it aired.
Oh. Is it on YouTube at all?
God, I don't know. You could probably look it up and see if it is on my channel.
Yeah,
I think
to
I had
check that.
clips of it on my channel from about 18 years ago when I posted it.
Right.
So you can go to my channel and watch it. Obviously, it's been on Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, My Ghost Story, Paranormal Witness. What is it? God, it was most recently on a show called Hollywood Haunted. That
Yeah.
was on Tubi. It's famously haunted. I have 30 cameras throughout the house recording all the time. So if you go to my channel, you'll see video clips of stuff
Yeah.
that's happened here.
Right. Okay.
I have looked at it quite often actually. Yeah. Fascinating.
And a week ago last night, we had Kane Hodder, Jason Voorhees of Friday the 13th, and we had Rick McCullum, the other, I guess, Hollywood horror film actor of fame here at the house with the Starlight Foundation. And it was a great evening. They're actually going to post the video once they're done editing. But we had stuff happening here that night that was just... We have a little Frank Sinatra music box that basically was from Darren McGavin, the man who played Kolchak. Here, in fact, I'll get it and show it to you. Wait a second.
Loving the shirt too.
Yeah, I am as well.
This little music box that was given to
Wow.
it says on it, Frank Sinatra, 40th year in show business, Caesar's Palace, December 12th, 1979.
Wow.
And it's a little music box. And earlier in the day, I wound it up and I played it. It only will play as long as the spring is active.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 6 hours later in the evening, we were all in the den and this was sitting on the bar counter. And it started, we heard these pluck, pluck, pluck of the music box. And I'll show you what I mean.
Yeah, it has to be wound up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A single note. And I'm like, I turned it on 6 hours earlier, and I used up all the energy that was stored inside this
Yeah,
thing. That's not possible. And it
Wow.
was like, that can't be. That was literally was doing like that. And it was, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balls it up too.
Dead bell.
Yeah, I'm covering the ball.
Dead bell going off by
Yeah,
I can
itself.
see it. Yeah, you can see it.
And look at that.
That balls are going off.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yep. And
Now-
sing again. Yep.
That has to be knocked. As you saw earlier, I had to hit it
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
to make
Yep,
it go
indeed.
off.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
we use them a lot at Green too. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, David, about that. Sorry, I do apologise, guys.
You're grand.
What's the matter?
What are you apologising for?
Yeah.
Does it just disappearing like that? I don't like disappearing on my guests.
Oh, we didn't know you had
Yes,
because we
guys.
could only see David.
Yeah, we was interested in what he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
another 10 minutes. Stella.
Carry
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm happy.
Carry on,
That
Willow.
was-
Carry
that's
on.
amazing. The cat ball and only one of the cat balls went off and the bell went
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're both, how should we say, calibrated so they have to be hit. So if one goes off,
Yep.
the other one should go off. Sam.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think all this activity is related because you're so close to where all the murders took place?
No.
Or is
Not
there
at all.
something else on that land?
Something
Hmm.
else.
Well, I think it has to do with a couple of things. I think that the way the house was designed by my father and the structural engineer, who incorporated 4 steel I-beams, 2 supporting the second floor and 2 supporting the third floor down from the top floor. And the fact that it's got all this, as you say, steel built into the framing of the house, that it's actually amplifying the naturally occurring DC EMF energies that are in the earth here that are off the charts, naturally speaking. And it's then radiating through the framing and the steel framing. And there's a 30-foot wrought iron spiral staircase that's also adding to the energy amplification so that the house has got excessively elevated DC EMF levels.
Wow.
So basically, it's like a lightning rod for ghosts.
It's like,
Yeah.
basically, it's like, well, as Lisa Williams, the famous English psychic said, you have a ghost hotel. I said, what? And she goes, yeah,
Yeah.
there's just spirits that
Ooh.
are coming in and out all the time. And she goes, even if that didn't take place down the street, this place would still be
Still have.
radiating so much energy that the spirits are congregating here.
It's
So
funny
in
what
other
you can
words-
do with metal, isn't it? And metal in a house in certain things. So say you put it in granite, certain
Yeah.
metals in granite,
Yeah.
cause
So your house is basically magnifying everything.
Yeah, it's amplifying the energy. I mean, Dr.
The
Barry
area.
Taff, the famous parapsychologist, was here 20 years ago. For a year he visited, and he recorded EMF levels, DC EMF levels, at over 2,000 milligauss positive to 2,000 milligauss negative. And he says our meters are limited to this range, but they're peaking at this, so they could be 4, 5, 6,000 milligauss
Much
or
larger.
beyond.
David, I've got a question. How do you deal with all that? I mean, knowing that your house is basically like a hotel for the ghosts. As soon as I read, obviously, that you helped your father build the house he obviously Sean Tate's, I was fascinated because I was like, I do wonder myself if her spirit is in your house. But with you having all sorts of ghosts, how do you deal with that, David? But does it obviously when we go investigating our energy sometimes can get really drained with spirit. So I was wondering, how do you deal with that, David? Do you have like a sort of ritual that you do that?
Oh no! Let's be. There's no ritual that a human being can do that can impress or can, alter what the spirits want to do.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's like oil and vinegar. They're separated. They will never mix. No matter how much you try to force oil and vinegar to mix, they always separate after a few seconds. And that's the thing is I figure we all are gonna, as we say this, quote Shakespeare, shed this mortal coil of ours.
Yeah, what a good saying.
What am I, if you understand certain, if, for lack of better words, if you realize these imperfections in human beings, one of them being ego-driven motivations that we believe that we can control nature, and I think that the idea of that is preposterous. And the thought is that if a spirit's there, there's very little we can do to basically impact their decision making. They're going to do what they're going to do, and you can only hope that through respect and comprehension and understanding, you can get along with them and get, and like I said, I've never felt threatened. I've been scared. I've been startled. I've been kind of like taken aback by stuff that's happened here. But I've never been feeling like, oh my God, my life's in danger, not by a spirit. Human beings, I felt more fear from than I've ever felt the spirit.
Yeah.
I get that. I definitely get that. I'll go on to the comments. Right.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Right. Sarah says, Lois, I hope you feel better soon. Lawrence says, hello,
Jesus.
Willow, Tim.
Hold on, I got to take this call. This is important.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yep.
I'm
hello,
telling
Willow,
you what,
Tim.
guys, while David's away, I'm just going to quickly mute him so we don't hear his conversation.
Yes.
There we go.
Hello, Willow, Tim, and Kenny from Lawrence. Joanne says, I think he does that scare of the cats, loads of laughs. Tom, it's Tom. Hi, all, we'll be there soon.
That might
Lawrence, hello, Lynn and David. Chantel says, well, hello.
Chantel.
Yeah, Chantel. Hi, Jenny Sullivan from Mike. Joe Robert, hello from Lawrence. Sarah says, like a giant antenna for spirits.
Yeah.
And Mike's got a smiley face.
Oh, wait, no, right, I'll wait till obviously David comes back, Mike, and then I'll put up your message. Hello, the listening.
Oh, yeah, hello from the...
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
So,
it's fine.
Yeah, I think he's dead right about, I've always had problems with this saging and all this business of cleansing and all this. So if our spirit is meant to be a human that's deceased and gone, somebody waving a bit of sage around isn't going to stop me doing what I want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the thing that I don't agree with, because it's because I don't think that sage works. I think it's an old wife's tale.
Yeah, it's just hanging on.
And I know that if Ben Winfield was here, Ben Winfield would have a heart attack. He would have sage rage. He absolutely goes berserk when you mention the word sage.
It's a load of nonsense, I'm sure. Well, each their own and everything, but to me it is.
But as I said, I'm finally, my nerves are settling just a bit.
Just stick your sage up your chicken and that's it.
Well, one of my sisters actually said that the sage is like, one of my sisters said that the sage is like giving the spirits something to get high off of.
Oh, right.
And they just go away for a little bit, then they come back.
So it's like catnip for the spirits, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've got a good friend, and I say, well, so do you wave the sage round when you're in Tesco's then? Because you're going to get spirits probably following away from Tesco's just as likely from the cemetery. Who said that?
Yeah, it's
What the
Joe's
hell's
Right,
going on?
guys.
Hello. Hello.
Guys, I know that you have got questions for David. As soon as he comes back, I will put the questions up. Guys, please don't think that we're ignoring you. We will put them up as soon as David is back. But yeah, he's really interesting. I was still listening.
Yeah,
While
yeah.
I was out the room. I'm just gutted I never got to see the pictures. But what I'll do is from the beginning again. I hate my voice though. I absolutely hate my voice. Hate my voice even more now because I sound like my balls have dropped. But I'll need to go back, obviously, and look at
And
the
rewatch it.
pictures that obviously David had shown.
Amazing.
But I find them really interesting. I really, really do. Welcome to the show, the listening seamless. But I definitely do find them very, very interesting. Very interesting. So we will have Tom joining us. He must have heard me talking about him earlier on. And I think Nick will be here as well. But I just don't know when. Probably Nick time.
He's on Nick time.
Yes, he is
Yep.
on Nick time.
Next time, yeah.
Nick is coming in as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Is he? He is.
I hope
That's
so.
what you're just saying, yeah.
3, 6,
Possibly.
7, 8, 9. We'll be fine. There'll be 9 years. That'll be a good show. 9 of us.
Well, he hasn't got much to do, seeing how he's home resting his arm. So, yeah,
Yes.
he should be home resting his arm.
Well, that's what he
Don't
gets
know what
for
he's actually
grabbing
up to.
all the bajingas.
I
Too much of the grabbing
know.
no rings like that. Then the chaos will begin. I know we're misbehaving while
Definitely.
David's not here. You'll see it's gone back to being professional in about a second. I still hear that noise. Is it just me?
What noise? My cat's just meow.
That's
the cat. That's what I was
It's
just
Toby.
hearing. Yeah.
It's always Toby. It's always Toby.
I heard vocals, I did. I heard some speaking.
I heard children. Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did, yeah. I did.
However,
I'm
I
going
heard
to have to
children
listen to that back later.
when his phone went off.
Toby.
That's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Toby.
I heard clear human voices.
Yeah.
I hear human voices all the time. They're in my head. They tell me bad things to do, but I just don't
listen to them. Oh, gosh. Drive me mad.
I did.
Greetings, William.
Hello, William. Sally.
Oh, hi, William. How you doing?
Hey, William.
Hey, William.
William will be interested in this. I've been really reading this book here. Oh, my days. Hang on.
What book is that? Oh, I did see that on your...
Kybalion. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. William, tell us about the Kybalion. It's amazing. Honestly.
Do you know what? I'll actually need to go back into my personal profile because Cliff Jones, God rest his soul now, he left me a book that he said that I should have read, and I'll need to go back in to my own personal profile to see what it was. I fair missed that, man. I really, really do. For anybody who didn't know who Cliff Jones was, Cliff Jones was a good follower of mine, and he died a year ago, and he was writing his history and things like that. He would join in with other people's podcasts and things like that, and he used to send me books like, you know, you've got to read this law, you've got to read this law. And I was talking to him because we were talking about Alistair Cowley, me and Ian Varro,
Mm.
and I said something about wanting to see the map of Boleskine House, because I don't know if anybody knows, but before Boleskine House there was a fire in a church. Then Alistair Cowley had it and it went on fire. And then Jimmy Page had it and it went on fire.
Wow.
Wow.
So I said I wanted to see, obviously, the map. And I'd been trying my hardest to try and find the map, but I couldn't find it. And I swear to God, guys, within 5 minutes, my phone went ping, and it was Cliff with the map, the Boleskine House ground. And I said to myself, what a man, what a man.
Mm.
But unfortunately last year we lost him. We actually did a 2-day tribute to Cliff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Remember
Permission,
that.
with the permission, obviously, of his wife. And I still keep in touch with Ellen, and see how she is from time to time, make sure she's all good, and she's doing good. She's doing good.
Good.
She's still got the paranormal team up and going. I think it's called, in fact, wait a minute, I've got it. And there's so many paranormal teams, guys. I can't keep
Oh
them all.
no, it's nuts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, jeez.
And some of them are very similar in the wording, aren't they? And
Yeah.
they're quite easy to get mixed up with, yeah.
So do you like
And
my
then-
ringtone?
And then
Mhm.
we've got
That ringtone.
oh, I love the ringtone. I was like kind of like that, looking about myself.
It sounded just like my youngest granddaughter, one of my youngest granddaughters, and so I had to get it for my phone.
Oh, bless. So it's sentimental, really. It's. I'll make sure it's the right one first before I even say it.
But it looks like I might be flying solo for a while later.
Oh, why? What's happened?
Mark has to go pick up his girlfriend from the hospital. She's been in there for a little over a week due to pneumonia.
Oh, bless.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello,
Pickle
you
Tom.
big shite.
Did
Where
you call
have
me
you
Pretty
been?
Tom?
No, Pickle Tom.
Oh, I thought you said Pretty Tom. I'm like, no, I don't
Oh,
want that moniker.
Fuck that shit.
I was going to. I was
You
going to
actually
say
look
hello,
like
but-
shit today.
I do.
Say what you mean.
Disheveled.
Yeah,
It's
right,
still doing that. I can't fix it. Now it's on the back of my head and bother me. All right, no, I got it.
Guys,
Yeah.
please, I'll copy the link just now. Please, guys, go and follow White Rose Paranormal Investigations. That is Cliff's old team,
I don't read.
obviously. I'm going to just put the link into the. I knew I did have the paranormal team. Hi, Tommy Trouble.
Oh wow.
So what? He heard I was coming and he left, right? He said,
Yes.
"Screw this, I'm out of here."
Holy cow.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what he said? He says, "Oh no, it's that guy for This Is Tom's World." Fuck
Yeah,
that
that's right.
shit.
You know, we fellow YouTubers, we all know each other. We have a meeting every week.
Ah,
Yeah.
Tom, what can you
Still
do?
doesn't
Oh
work
no, in
very
fact,
well.
I'm not asking you because you give me a cheeky answer.
Maybe.
I
Probably.
thought twice about asking. I was actually going to say, what can I do for my throat? But then I thought, no.
Well,
Don't
That's one hard question,
Yeah, you
guys.
better get that ready.
I'm
You should have that on a soundboard.
I was hurrying too much to get on here.
You should
He's
have that.
like, I'm not even answering that. I'm not touching that with a
You should have it on a soundboard, Tom, so it's just a one button
Jen,
push.
you're awful
Yeah.
quiet.
Me? I'm just listening. I knew I'd be quiet. I'm listening.
Now where
It's
is
not
Nick?
I don't
Good question.
know.
Is he usually on here?
You would not always, but right with this show, you would think he would be.
Yeah, it will be here at some point, guys.
But I
So
do
guys,
know this
that
guy.
is the
Not in
Facebook group
person.
for white oh come on, Louise.
White Rose?
White Rounds.
White Rose Paranormal Investigations.
Well
See
done.
you, Robert. That's a
Yeah.
mwah for you. Tom will get jealous.
Yeah, I've already gone there and just
can't-
joined. Of course he will.
Well, only because you're promoting his stuff and not mine.
Oh, I'll tell you what, sweetheart. I will promote. In fact, I do promote your stuff.
Well, I'm talking right now.
Oh, sorry, everybody. Right, first of all, I want to say a happy birthday to Tom Nally. That is him.
It's a month. It's been a month today.
He's an old man.
Birthday every day.
I am 50 years in 1 month.
You're an old
Then,
man.
Yeah.
everyone, please go and support
Spring
this.
chicken.
This
By
is
4
Tom's
years, you'll be a
World.
senior citizen.
Right. Well, I did get my AARP thing, so yeah. But,
Wow.
yes, this is Tom's World.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wish
This
I
is the
was.
logo.
You know, I wish I was 50 again. I was actually feeling pretty healthy when I was 50.
You have to be nearly dead in England before you get your pension.
Yeah.
You're on your last legs.
Well,
What
it's not a
age-
pension. It's AARP is like a thing for some people that are 50 and above. You pay like a yearly subscription, and you get these discounts on like dinners and this.
Oh, right.
All right. What you try to say? What you try to say
Well,
is
Tom,
you're on your way out pension.
Yeah, well, I've reached the tip of that hill, so
well, he's been there for 601
He's
months.
back. Yeah, here he is.
Sorry about that.
Right, David,
Well-
I've got a couple of questions for yourself. I will start with Sarah's. Oh, why do you keep doing this to me, you stupid thing? Sarah says, what's the most recent spirit has manifested at the Oman house? Do they tell you when they've died?
No, they don't. That's a lot of what we believe that the spirits are going to communicate. Like, here's my story. No, they don't. I've never ever experienced anything like that where they've come and they've said, "Here's how I died, and this is my story. Read my card." No. And as far as identifying them, I have no personal clue as to whom they are. There's a few occasions where I've heard voices and stuff, and it's like, okay, that's got to be this person, or this is connected to this person. But no, generally speaking, there's no name tag on them saying, "Hi, I'm such and such."
Yeah.
So no, that's not generally. That's just, I hate to say it's a lot of myth making, but it's a lot more myth making than I've seen.
Yeah.
I think a lot of mediums like to do that because it makes them sound more like,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm really that good. And I'm like, you're full of shit.
You're not a medium,
You're a
you're a small.
wanker. You're a fucking wanker. What the hell's with you?
Yeah.
They didn't sit there and say, "Hi, I'm John. I died this way." And let me tell you, it was a real bitch dying, Come on. It's like I saw.
I didn't even finish my BB.
Here's a good one for you. You'll love this. I saw an episode of Dead Famous Live, and they were going through London, through White Castle, and they were looking for Jack the Ripper. And there's a whole group of about 8 psychics, and they're all walking down this lonely lane. And one of the psychics says, and I kid you not, he goes, "I see a man with a stopwatch." And the other one says, "Yeah, he's very interested in time." And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're fucking nuts. What the hell are you doing there? One's going to go make the sentence, and the other one's going to finish the sentence. What the fuck?
Gonna add on to it. Yeah.
Do you know what, David? You cracked me up.
And if I'm not
It's
mistaken,
true. It's like,
how do they know the guys?
Times like, did you really say that?
Right.
Feeding off each other. Yeah.
How would they know he was Jack the Ripper when that murder's never really been solved?
Well,
Well,
Well, they reckon that it's come up with something now, haven't they? The
Yeah,
got
DNA.
DNA.
something.
Yeah,
That's the
but-
problem.
yeah,
How
they reckon
accurate
it's
is
that
it?
Polish guy, but I can't remember his off the top of my head.
Um,
Who it
they
was.
did originally thought at the beginning they thought it was Irish.
Oh,
and-
Irish. I thought it was Polish. I do apologise.
Well, they have both, and I know one of the guys who's the author of Jack the Ripper, and it's Kimsky or something like that.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
right. Yeah, I know you're talking about. You're talking about one of the suspects that was
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
Right.
it's him, and then there was another Irish guy that was doing it. It's not the Irish guy.
They
So
always blame us Irish people first, you know?
Yeah, well, you look guilty and you drink a lot.
I
Well,
blame you for McDonald's. That's what I blame you for. Poisoning the land with the goddamn
Well,
McDonald's. That's
can
the
I
only
honestly
Irish
say-
thing you can get
Can I
them.
honestly say thank God it's not the Scots, because it's always the Scots that get blamed for everything. So this one's
Yeah.
No,
Aw.
that's Braveheart. That's the Scots with Braveheart, right?
that's it, David. The other question for you is, how do you protect yourself from attachments or being drained with all the activity?
Well, first of all, I personally don't believe in such things as attachments. I don't believe in that. It's like, here's an example. This object here could be have the attachment of Darren McGavin. That's like, why is that? Because this was one of Darren's favorite pieces that he had. You know, it was a gift from Frank Sinatra. It was like, but you think it's attached because you think this piece of plaster here has got his. It's like, no. Spirits are not like hermit crabs looking for a home to reside in. Like, I need a shell to protect. After you've died, the idea is you've gone through all the pain.
Ding.
Now, the first one, I would have said it might been from him setting it down because he
Damn.
winded earlier.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
watched him winded earlier. But
The
that
second one,
that second one, that's,
it happened as soon as he opened his mouth. He's like,
Now watch watch
Yeah,
watch
but
watch the
It's doing
balls
it, but
if
it's
they
doing
line
it a
up.
week later. It's still doing that. It's like,
Mhm.
That's
You
because
know.
I
that's
shot you down there. Shot you down there, David, a bit.
yeah, well, it startled me. It's not, look, I'm
Yeah.
human. I'm not going to go, oh my God, I crapped my pants. Oh my God, it's doing it. It's like it happens. It's like, all right, that's
Right.
good. Look, here's a good one for you. I've had in the bathroom right behind me over there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you see that right there. That's
Yeah.
going to the
Yeah.
bathroom. My friend went in there. He had to take a leak. He went to the bathroom and he says, all of a sudden, he says he hears behind him the sound of shh. And he turns around. He goes, both faucets are turned on, and he's freaking out.
Oh, yikes.
And,
Okay.
and he doesn't live here. So I was like, well, thanks a lot, spirits. You did it for him, but you haven't done it for me. Why is he the first person to have it happen?
because you want it.
I'm insulted. I'm hurt. You did it for my friend, but you didn't. How does that work? And then it happened for another friend of mine. Oh, here's a good one. My friend owns Gallagher's Pub in Long Beach.
Mhm.
And he was here with a party with his wife for my birthday. And his wife went into the third level guest bedroom's bathroom. And all I know is I said, I walked outside and I looked, and I see there's lights on inside somebody's car. And I went and I said, Saran, what's going on? He says, why is your wife in the car? And he goes, oh, she had a problem in the bath. I said, what do you mean she had a problem in the bathroom? He goes, well, she was cleaning up and the faucets turned on right in front of her by themselves. And she freaked out and she ran out of the house and she's in the car and she won't come back in the house ever again. And I don't think she's been back in about 10 years since that happened.
See, you could have made her feel better by saying, well, it can be scientifically explained because if the faucets needed to be
Water pressure.
washers replaced or whatever it is, and the pressure that comes from water could make them turn and come, you could have made her feel better about it.
Yeah, and I'd also
For
be a
her sake.
Class A liar. We have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she would have come back in.
She wouldn't have.
It sounds reasonable to somebody.
That's my cat, Samantha. Hey, Sam.
Oh, bless.
You
There
don't
you
see
go.
that
Hello,
too
Samantha.
often. I've only
That's my
seen that
cat,
once.
Samantha.
Oh, love cat.
Love the name
But-
Samantha.
Anyway, David, I'm Tom. I popped in while you were gone.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say hi. I wanted to say it's an honor to be talking to you. I have been a subscriber of yours for quite some many years now. So
Well, thank you.
Already.
I appreciate it.
I found you years ago on just a random YouTube for you page, and then I subscribed because I thought it was cool.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, my page is free. I don't have Patreon. I'm too old for the virtual.
No, I
payment.
don't do that either. I have a YouTube as well, but I don't do Patreon or anything like that. I mean, I do have a merch shop, but that's about it.
I've had merch, but unfortunately, I don't have any at the present day. I have a book that I ran out of. I don't have it on Amazon. It's not an audio book. It's a real published paperback book, but I don't have any copies of it right now. So it's no point in talking about it very much. I've got a movie that you can rent and see on YouTube, not on Vimeo, on House at the End of the Drive. This film.
I know of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know of it. I may have
Wow,
seen
that's
parts
cool.
of it, actually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to actually sell it, get it onto the network, but because it's 1K, it's not 4K. They're like, well, it's like one.
Well, there's converters.
oh,
Yeah, but you can't upres it to 4K. You can upres it to 2K, no problem. But once you go from 1K to 4K,
Even with the
It's-
AI out there,
yeah.
they have like AI enhancers.
Yeah,
and
but it'll
stuff that-
still lose something.
maybe.
It would.
I'll
yeah,
go-
it's a fun movie though. What was that last question?
No, it's a comment. Noreen says, "Oh, Lord, don't even go there. That's asking for trouble. Only a month, Tom. I don't
Oh.
accuse Nick of having the longest birthday on record." And William says, "I'm not telling you my age. That's too personal, love." I'm so sorry about my throat tonight, guys.
It sounds better than it has.
Yeah.
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 It's just getting sore. I wait by the end it'll be like,
Don't worry.
You'll have to do the cue cards. Right,
Like
the cue
last
cards
night.
go. Exactly.
find my voice.
Or type it out in the comments and we'll read them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I can't get the accent, but I'll
You get a good shot.
Try the accent. Tom.
No, I'm not gonna.
Come on,
I can't.
David, what's the most
Oh,
scary
you're turning
experience
red.
you've ever had while being in your house?
Oh. Oh, here we go.
You made it bigger and it scared me.
Me too.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I like this man. This is a man after my own heart.
Same here. Yep.
I love
That
it.
is 35 millimeter, 800 speed film 20 years ago in 2005.
Oh, I see.
Holy
And you
shit.
see that fog, the fog right here.
Yes.
That shouldn't be there. And I'll zoom in on it and I'll push it in. And you can see without the light there it is. You can see through it. It's transparent and it only exists in that area. That was on the anniversary of the murder, shot with a piece of crap 35 millimeter, 800 speed film camera.
Yeah, but those pieces of craps can pick up more than some of those digital cameras.
Yes.
Well, 'cause
Exactly.
the digital cameras are programmed to filter certain things out.
Right.
Exactly. This is in front of the house, in front of the gate. Get that out of there. There. That's in front of the gate.
They're ribs.
Yes.
And that was also the anniversary of the murders, the 35th anniversary.
Now, is that in front
And then
of
we
the
have
gate?
this.
Is that from the gate of your house or?
No, that's the gate in front of the
Oh,
Tate
wow.
property.
Look at the same.
Aye,
It has
I remember
the same. The same
That's strange,
blue
isn't it? God.
It is, yeah.
Looks like
Sam.
a giant caterpillar.
Pictures.
And this, we had somebody here videotaping. We watched the video. There was nothing in front of the camera lens when this was shot.
Crazy, isn't it?
And there's the curiosity is you got two of them, two different areas, and we got the similar package.
Mhm.
Wow.
And it's not the camera strap either. Before people, oh, it's a camera strap. Not the camera strap. Camera strap was black. This was going down to the third level, and you see that same fog appearing at the bottom of the entrance
Yeah.
to the theater room.
Wow.
Wow. I remember those pictures.
But those are
They're
some
great.
of the pictures that we've got that were taken here at the house of the
And you
activities.
know what, David? I could honestly look at your pictures all night. That I know that sounds terrible in a roundabout way.
Whoa.
You like my blue pictures, do ya?
Oh,
They're blue, all right, aren't they, laddie? Lassie, they're blue.
well,
Just like
They
the
are
ball.
blue indeed. They are blue.
She found her
well,
own
David,
fan
after the
page.
show, I'm coming into your PMs to see them privately.
I'm sorry, I'll get the accent.
It's okay. Not many people understand it. Oh wow!
Just know that if
is
you do the
from the,
accent
from
right,
the dining room into the living room, and you see these two the bands here.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be here.
oh yeah.
Ah.
But do know if you do her accent right, you're not going to be able to say "purple burglar alarm."
Yeah.
Burglar alarm. What
Cryptid.
is a
All
burglar
cryptid.
alarm.
All cryptid. Never say cryptid.
Example that I can't say cryptids. It's probably a proper burglar
Oh
alarm.
wow.
Well, if they're
Now
black
that's
smoke,
interesting. That's interesting. That is.
that
That's
looks
the
like a
same,
chick.
it's the same area as the other
That
one.
looks
but
like a
this is
chick
black
pan
one.
fire, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It's like a black mass. It's a
Exactly.
black
Wow.
mass creeping
These
along
col-
the ceiling.
These colors here are actually printed on the image. Again, 35
Right.
millimeter film.
It's like a nose there and a mouth.
Yes,
Uh,
it does.
Oh,
David,
yeah,
see it
looking
in your
down.
last one when it's
Oh,
all
wait,
You're
red.
looking down, yeah.
Then we have this.
That's
oh,
interesting.
brilliant. That's
Oh, that's
really, really
Ahead.
You can.
Toto.
Looks like there's somebody
I like
stabbed
that.
Go.
the far.
That shouldn't be there as well. People going into the bathroom, you can see them, the two of them, and then to the left of them is
And
this
the white thing on the left. Yeah.
that funny thing. It shouldn't be there.
Like a
Right.
skull to me.
With film, that's not
But with the-
anything but with film.
With the two people,
Yeah.
you should let them know it's easier to go through a doorway when you do it one at a time. I'm just saying.
That's what she said.
I'm not sure it goes. Yes.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
This
I like
shouldn't
that.
be there.
I like
This
that
whole
one.
thing here.
Yeah.
What about the
yeah.
dark mark on the opposite side?
Looks like somebody
Yes,
with long
I'm
hair.
looking at the
Yeah,
one over the
this
fire.
here shouldn't be here either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Looks like a
looking at the
knee.
one over the fire. There's something over the fire there. There's a mark.
Fireplace,
Like a
yeah.
dark mark. Yeah.
Well, this is the fire. Well, the fireplace is.
Yeah.
where the hell is
Where,
it?
where your
Yeah,
finger
this
is.
is the fireplace here,
Yeah,
and
above
this is the
there.
headboard here.
That looks like a figure
It does, doesn't
It
it?
does. It really
with long
does.
black hair. Long black hair.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So
I'm
those are the
loving it.
pictures I've got to show you guys. Yeah, everything else you've seen. So
I
yeah,
was
that's some of the stuff we've captured here at the house.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I was hoping, David, if you've got any more blue photos, can we see it privately?
I
Whoa.
opened my big mouth. What was that blue?
Hey,
Yes.
that-
Insert.
Well,
It hurts.
That's for his OnlyFans page. That's,
Yeah.
that's where I need to go. Look at me
Well,
here in the chat.
Hello.
Opening up.
Lois, if
Yes.
his balls light up, the balls are blue.
I would worry if the balls were blue because they could be dropping off.
Well, no, that just
They're gonna
That just-
explode, is what it is. That's why they're
that just
blue.
comes from neglect.
One's blue and one's white, and then the bell. But
Okay.
funny thing is, they haven't gone off at all since.
I know you're forgetting.
That's weird. Thinking the same bad love.
What were you talking about that the balls went off and the bell dinged?
Well, early in the evening, or
Yeah, they went
the
off.
bell went off, and the lights, the balls went off.
Cat balls lit up. Yeah.
But what was the comment? What was it? You were
The
talking to the
music
music box.
box went ding, and then the ball lit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were talking about the music. There was a
Oh, and
conversation-
this, yes, and of course, Frank.
whatever the conversation
Yeah,
was,
Frankie.
start that the bowls light going off,
Oh, blue eyes.
and
Right.
and the ding of the bell. They both,
Mhm.
whatever the conversation was.
But do you
You
know
know,
what?
yeah.
That's
Well,
what
the
I
shower.
love.
Mm.
That's what I love is when people bring their equipment on with them, because it's always good when you're just sitting there and you're chatting
Right.
and you're not even thinking about it and it goes
And
off.
it goes off.
I just
Right.
love that. I do really, really love that.
So
Yeah.
David, did the phenomena start happening more or less straight away as soon as the building was built?
During the construction, we had stuff going
Yeah.
on. It went back to when I first bought the property. I just had a feeling it was very present, so to speak.
Wow.
Mhm.
Stuff was happening during construction. You know, when we were laying the foundation, it felt, I wouldn't say, it felt homey. It felt like this is home. It was never a threat, never like,
Right.
Okay.
oh crap, I just pooped in my pants. No,
Was the do you know what was there before your building?
nothing.
Was it,
Yeah, I can show you that. I can show you all of that stuff.
Not sacred land, is it?
No, that's a lot of hogwash. I hate to say. Here, this is the way it was. Let's see. This is the way it was when we bought the lot, and you see, there's nothing
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
right.
This is somebody had started building it, and we found out that somebody was building it earlier, started a house, but they stopped, and this is as much as they got done.
Right.
I mean, technically, all land in the United States was like some sort of sacred land by the Indians at some point or another.
Yeah,
But that's about as far as that would go. You know.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
David,
here's another
can I
picture here.
ask
This
you
is
a question. What made you buy the land? Was it because of the history that you
no,
wanted
it's
to
because
buy
it was
land?
$40,000.
Oh well,
Gosh, yeah.
you get a good deal.
And could you imagine the view from
It's
that place?
beautiful. Yeah.
The view's
So
got
where-
to be amazing, isn't it?
We have a pocket canyon view of the city. You can just see it from on the balcony, but it was strictly the fact that my dad found a lot for sale in the Los Angeles Times in 1998 in November, and it was up for sale for $40,000 as a foreclosure. So if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be living here by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
Kate says
Wow.
all land in the US used for residential
And yes, this
construction cost.
it turns out there was a Native American tribe in Los Angeles and this area, as a matter of fact. And we know this because in 1929, when the ground was first broken for the Beverly Hills First Women's Club down a mile away from here, they uncovered the remains of 3 Native Americans that it turns out were in battle with the early Californians in 1842.
Oh.
Wow.
And
Okay.
they had, basically, the Native Americans were driven up into the canyons by the Spaniards or the Mexicans that were occupying Southern California at the time, and all of California, because it was part of Mexico. And they made a raid on the ranchero that was down at what is now Sunset and Alpine Drives, Sunset Boulevard and Alpine Drive. And they said that the Native Americans took a raiding party down onto this. And this time the ranch hands were prepared. So they started a running gun battle between the Native Americans and the ranch hands. And it ended in what was then the Walnut Grove. And they buried 3 of the Native Americans on the spot.
Wow.
And 85 years later, when they were working to build the Beverly Hills First Women's Club in 1929, they uncovered the remains of the 3 Native Americans. And there's a boulder and a placard on that spot commemorating that incident.
Wow.
Wow. And then they build houses on these bodies. You're gonna have like a poltergeist thing someday, you know. Somebody's going to say, you moved the stones, but not the bodies, didn't you? You dumb bastard.
You moved the headstones, but you left the bodies. You moved the headstones, but you left the goddamn bodies. What's with you? I remember
You
that.
put a pool over my head.
Let's be honest.
Don't make a pool.
The odds of a cemetery being haunted are about as likely as the usage and necessity for a screen door on a submarine. It just doesn't work.
100% agree. I have always said when I see people going to do investigations at graveyards, it's like, why would I stay there with that old decaying thing that I used to own when I could be in Venezuela checking stuff out?
Exactly. But your eternal life is going to be watching yourself decompose in the ground and turn into mush. No, I don't see that making any sense.
No.
You're a pile of figures.
I mean, you will get some pictures where people will see beside headstones, you'll get a dark figure or you'll get a figure. And I think it's just so easily accessible that they don't have to go through the whole thing of getting onto a location and paying for it. Like a graveyard is free, you can walk into it, and it's just lazy. I think it's lazy.
We've got a local cemetery, and there's lots of activity there that I can't explain. I know that, so I don't know.
We've got one across the road from me here. Honestly.
Never done one. I've never done one.
Mm.
I played hide and seek in it lots of times when I was younger.
No, that sounds like a movie.
What they're haunting.
Hide and seek in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, my last video was in a graveyard of sorts. It was Potter's Field, but you know, it wasn't about paranormal. I don't do paranormal. I go on paranormal shows so that I can be the comic relief and try to change the subject as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
You know, that's my job. I do it well.
Me, I just live in a haunted house. That's it. You know, I have people dropping me messages. My son's a paranormal. You know, he's got a channel. Can you watch his channel? And it's like, look, I'm not a paranormal enthusiast as much as I live in a haunted environment, but I don't belong to any paranormal groups because I find them all always getting too catty and too. Well, this is my idea.
Yeah.
That's it.
I totally get
it. The drama needs it.
I always say they start off with the best intentions, like we'll go out, we'll do it as a hobby, you know, then we'll get, you know, come on Facebook, they'll, you know, start sharing their page, they'll start getting a wee bit of following, and then it'll get bigger, then bigger, and as soon as they're getting bigger, their head grows bigger and bigger, and it becomes
ego.
like,
it's all ego.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, you're right there, Rob.
So, David, if you're not really interested in the paranormal, what are you interested in, like ufology or anything else? That
I was going to say, what was the question exactly? Since you broke up there,
I am so sorry, my voice is so away with it.
What interests do you have other than the paranormal if you're not interested in the paranormal?
Like she said, UFOs or cryptids or anything like that. What timing, too? What timing?
Thank you, Spirit. And the ball's lighting up. The freaking ball is lighting up.
That caught my attention. I was talking to my daughter, and I was like, "Oh my god, I went over again."
Both of them. Wow, that's cool. On cue. That's some kind of intelligence there, isn't there?
With a sense of humor as well, don't forget.
Yeah.
That's the best sort of energy. See, when you're out with a group or, you know, just doing a podcast and, like, we have the best energy just now. I'm going to say it, David. I've absolutely loved having you.
Yeah.
I definitely would love you on again without a shadow of doubt when my voice is a lot better and I don't sound as croaky.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Please, come on. You know it.
But I definitely, I've loved having you without a shadow of doubt. It's like I'm sitting here in awe.
They're happy to have been on as well because that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, the bill hasn't gone up but twice, and the light and the ball has gone off. That's just
Love them both
Yeah.
again.
Well,
they love it.
thank you,
Obviously,
Spirit. Thank you.
Nick is on his way home. He
Nick?
just sent a message.
Nick is on his way home. Well, I'm going to do the show for 2 hours. I'm pushing it tonight with the 2 hours.
I didn't listen to the whole
If you've
thing.
got plenty of time, David.
have me on whenever you want. I'd be happy to come back on. And like I said, hopefully the spirits hint will oblige as well. That's craziness. I mean, I'm just like, I did a live stream on YouTube 2 nights ago, and it maybe went off like once the whole 2 hours.
Yep.
This in less than an hour has gone off twice.
That's great. I'd love it to go off again.
I'm
Yes.
so honored. I'm like, yay!
Maybe they're interested in the different accents. Because you have the Irish, Australian, American. Who knows?
Yeah.
There's one over there too.
Because
Actually, there's 3 of us here.
Yeah.
I think Lynn, you did. I heard children's voices earlier on as well.
I did as well, Tim. I did.
That was Joe's
phone
phone.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
I heard children speaking.
Yeah, me
It wasn't-
too.
When David
wasn't-
got up and went
It,
out,
it wasn't the cat. It wasn't the cat meow.
Yeah,
It was children's
Joe's phone was
voices.
going off.
No,
That's what
tomorrow.
the
That was.
Did you hear it, Lynn?
I
I
thought it
did
was
hear the
somebody.
children. I heard the cat.
Children's
Jen. I heard
voices.
the
Yeah,
cat.
The cat was my cat.
yeah,
And
but
I
it wasn't.
also
It was
heard
speaking. It was speaking.
I heard
Speaking.
it was different, but I thought it was
Are
somebody's
you
phone.
sure you didn't hear my phone?
Yeah,
No,
I-
no, it was children speaking.
Ah,
Yeah, that is Joe's
I
ringtone.
said they were what, 2 to 3, 4 years old, Tim?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Play it from Joe.
So
That
I was
random
looking
whelp
round
you hear.
in the squares to see which one had children coming in. Because it was
Yeah,
that.
Toby.
That
Ah,
random
it's
voice you keep hearing.
Chantal, I had to put Toby in the kitchen again. He just does it all the time. He's a menace.
Just to let you know, David, that random voice you keep hearing is the guy that we're waiting on to get home. I have him. I have a recording of him because we have a lot of little quirks and sayings we all do together, and somehow out of something I said, we've developed this whole thing where we all go, well, and we'll actually type it out when somebody's online just to make them laugh if we're in the chat. And
Yeah, it was that. It was that.
What was that?
That's
Yeah,
George.
it was that. Yeah, it was that, Lynn, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, that was my
Oh.
ringtone on my cell phone.
Shit, I thought I'd heard a bloody kid's voice. I'm disappointed now.
you just got punked.
But
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Where's Ashton Kutcher? I don't know. Tracking down somebody being smuggled across the border, I think.
Oh.
You might be, you never know.
Human trafficking, Ashton Kutcher.
Well, does it surprise me?
I haven't heard too much
Can
from Ashton
I ask
Kutcher in
you
a while.
a personal question? Do you open your house to the public, or like paranormal investigators?
Yes. As in tonight, we have an event with American Ghost Walks, and tomorrow night they've got an event going here at the house from 8 till midnight. But I usually go 8 to 1 in the morning, so it's 5 hours here.
Nice.
And you
I
said you've
remember
had.
Sorry, Tom, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Mine's kind of smart assy, so I'm not.
Oh, I remember
I
with
hope
David
you're
Oman.
wearing Sassini jeans if you're smart athlete.
Stop! My God.
Yeah.
Sassoon. Right into with my Gloria Vanderbilt jeans.
So
Jesus
sassy.
Christ.
Oh, don't threaten us with a good time.
Oh boy. Fast.
David, I remember one night you have these figures standing on a shelf.
My
And-
lord, I was just thinking
Yes.
about that.
We were on video, and one of them had fallen over. I think it was myself, yourself, and Chantal were on video one night, and I'm not too sure, and one of them had fallen over, apart from me and Chantal slapping each other with the bread. But I remember who doing that.
I remember that video of you two.
I remember that video.
Tell how to drink
Why? You were
Irish.
hitting each other with a bread.
Yeah, I
Why
remember.
am I
I was
slapping
Eat
you with
that
bread?
if you
What the
didn't
hell?
slap yourselves with it, I swear.
Oh, it was so funny. I showed her how to drink Irish. Oh, she was
Yeah, I
just-
remember that video. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I remember that live.
yeah, it was crawling the next day. But one of those figures had fallen over.
Beetlejuice or something, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or- Look at me.
The smoking
The
man or
Yes, I remember the turtle.
They're doing it for me.
Balls on again.
the freaking balls lighting
Yeah,
up.
balls off.
Yes,
They're doing
Steve.
it for me.
What did you say, Tom?
I
Say,
said
like you, Tom.
it was the
Beetlejuice,
Beetlejuice figure
Beetlejuice.
that fell over.
Yes,
Yeah.
and yes, that's the one. And there was another
And
one that
there's
was
a mist. I don't know about you guys, but can you see a mist above the cat
Yeah,
on the
I
L?
could. I thought
On
I
the
was.
heel.
I thought I was
Well, it
hallucinating.
could be a glare, it could be a mist. It's hard to
Could
tell.
be.
that bell just went off again. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
That's a ribbon.
It's a mist.
That's not the light. I don't know what that's from.
That is a
Can you-
mist. Oh,
That bell
holy
go off
shit.
again? Now we're going to do a call out. Can you make that bell go off again?
Yeah, there's no light
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a
Yeah,
reflection.
it's a
a
glare.
reflection.
Yeah, I see it now.
It is a light glare.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a reflection on the
I,
sheen
I
of the
was
wood.
getting all excited. Like I was
Lovely.
like,
They still rung the bell for me though, so that's
well,
Yeah.
I'm loving
I'll get the bell ringing.
because like when you're on a game show,
This,
when
the sweepstakes.
when you're on a game like an old time game show and you got the answer right, you heard ding ding. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like
Like literally after I said Beetlejuice. cat.
Tolly Bird's on the shows, isn't he?
Tom. It's like I'll ring your bell and it goes ding ding.
Yeah.
You can ring
Oh.
my bell.
Ring my
I've got the vocals for that song right now.
I can't get my voice that high though. That's just-
David.
Look at that.
Tom,
It's
I
still
didn't
going.
touch it.
It's going off.
it is.
Yeah, it went off again. Yep.
Oh wow, look at it.
Ding ding the bell. We need that bell to go off again.
Tom, if
Ding,
I
ding,
grab
goes the
you,
trolley. Ding, 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 goes the bell. Ding, 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 on my heartstrings. Don't you know something?
I think the spirits in
Hey,
your house
Lottie,
like me.
what are you
I
doing
need
there,
to
pussycat?
I need to come
I-
visit.
I am
Come here,
not
come pussy.
touching that either.
Pussy galore, come here. Come here. I'm looking at my black pussy.
Ah, pushy galore. Ah.
They call me Bond, James Bond. I have Mr. Littlehead here. That's right.
Oh, would you like to see my little head?
Oh,
I
Mr.
keep it handy.
Ooh,
Hey, pussy, come here. I said, come here.
but it's
Hey.
love it when David
Ah,
sings
people,
karaoke
pussy.
and then after it's
Yes,
Oh, lovely.
we did. When me and Chantel was slapping each other with the tortillas, and then we just sat there and we couldn't look for food, so we just ate the tortillas. That what we slapped each other.
I want to see
Lovely.
David's pussy.
Baby. Jen.
Ah, fucking A.
I didn't know what
Pussy.
Fucking hell.
Fucking Love, my ass.
David's pussy attacked him. Crikey.
Indeed.
I was getting excited there because I wanted to see your cat.
Whoa.
Yes, you did eat tortillas after, didn't you? I remember that, Chantal.
Hey.
We
Had
did.
those pussy lips.
Oh, hey.
Chica.
He's a triptych.
We've got pussy, we've got dogs barking,
Oh wait.
You look like a baby.
and then
Baby.
we've got
I'm
Tom's
gonna wait for me.
And now we got cocks.
Look at you.
Chantal said, look at the little head. If you look at it, it gets bigger. I'm not touching that one, Chantal.
Of course, Chantal, you'd say that.
See, this is all a free preview for his OnlyFans page, really, is what this is all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
No blue pills required.
So we've
Watch
got
the head get
pussies,
bigger.
we've got talks. It's a good show for a Friday night.
That's what Dean said.
Who wants to ask David Duck? All right, 2 seconds.
What's that say?
David Oman and
Says-
subscribe to youtube.com/David Oman.
There you go.
I will. I'll
That's
do it
all the
right now.
voices you can-
Let's be
Quickly.
Well,
He's going to come on and do that. Too,
It's
I
all
bet.
right. So, Chantel, it's a Friday night. We should be having a laugh.
Very good boy.
See? They put it in the chat.
Now,
yeah,
Chantal,
see, it's happening on the-
Oh, look at that little pussy.
this is Chantal's favorite cat. And I just brought Toby up just for Chantal. This
Lopel, I see you've got your pussy again. There.
I have
Well, I don't know who's. I don't know whose pussy I actually prefer. Well, then there's obviously you've got Tom's cock, so it's a little bit hard.
This one's quite aggressive. This pussy's quite aggressive.
Well, they all are,
I'm
really.
sure,
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
they all have teeth.
Oh, yeah. They can bite you.
Oh, this one. Ouch, Chantal.
But Chantal, Tom played it as well as I wrote it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Insane Joe just turned into Jeremy. Oh, wait, no, that's Charles Manson.
It's like Jesus. It's Jesus, isn't it?
It is.
No.
Especially
Well-
white pussy. Jesus Christ.
especially white pussy. That's a beautiful cat.
Wow.
Great sense.
Whoa.
I love Joe's pictures, especially when they come up as Charles Manson, because I'm fascinated with that man. Not fascinated in that sense, but fascinated because he's one of those ones
Chantal.
that you've got
You
quite a
feel
lot on.
deranged.
Is he still alive, Tim?
Charles Manson? No, Charles
No,
Manson
he passed
died.
away.
He's dead.
No.
Wasn't that during
Okay.
COVID or something? Or
Did
during
you
that
say,
time?
was I still alive, Lynn?
No,
I'm-
I know you're all love.
I'm
Don't
looking a bit, I'm not looking a bit slack, but I am still alive, yeah.
Listen, Tim's
I've got some jump
degree.
feeds in the
no.
car for you, Tim.
It was 2017 when he died. I thought it was during
Yeah,
COVID
yeah,
for
it's
some
quite a
reason.
while
It
ago.
was 2017.
Yeah.
Charles Manson died.
And doesn't
Who died?
Stock Vegans have his sheet, the sheet that he passed away on, and his body fluids is on that sheet.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He has the sheet of
Freeze that thing.
I I look like I kind of left the mad home today, and I've got to take my tag off my wrist from the hospital today. I escaped. I forgot to
You
take it
can
off.
never rip them off. You
I
gotta
am
always
trying
cut
to rip
them
it off. I can't get it off, but I forgot to take it off me. People thinking I escaped from somewhere.
Yeah,
State hospital.
I have to get the police to remove that.
Yeah, I know my system up bloody here. Yeah, Stock Vegans has his sheet with his body fluids on it.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All I heard was body fluids, and I'm
Lovely.
like, I'm not even touching this. I'm sticking myself in mute and kidding on. I never heard that.
And it's in this lovely museum. I don't know why, but
But
that's
then
what-
again,
I think
if
that's
you really
crazy.
look at it with the serial killers, they've took Ted Bundy's brain to obviously see
Right. Yeah.
for examination. So it doesn't really surprise me that they've done that with Charles Manson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Voices
Oh, he
slowly
has that.
disappearing.
He has that, that
I
Dr.
heard
Death.
that.
He has his van. Dr.
That's a
Death.
Kevorkian.
Down
That's
by the
the one
river.
he has.
Jack Kevorkian.
That's the one. That's the one. But he has his van.
Dr. Suicide or whatever they called him, or what was
Yeah.
Did they-
If you guys get any questions,
What are you all
questions, David?
for? What is that about?
Because she's losing her voice slowly. so
all
she's
right,
starting to listen,
all
so
right,
we all are
I
just
should have
we're being
thought.
smart asses, you know.
Yeah.
well, honestly,
We're just talking for her.
Talking for her?
Well, you know where you can stick that finger.
Oh, God.
well, maybe
Yes.
Boy, are we randy
Oh, that
tonight.
welcome to the Friday night show.
Yes, I have, Kate, but I haven't. Well, actually, no. When I came in, David had to step away for a little bit, and yes, we were actually talking about the YouTube channel. This is Tom's World,
Yep.
and yes,
Yeah, guys.
Open those
Yes.
bitches.
Hey, listen.
Well,
Any chance I can? It's called networking. Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is it.
David, have you got any plans for the rest of this year to make any new films?
No, nothing on that front. Just hoping to get this doc series going, which would be terrific, obviously, about the house and the hauntings.
Yeah.
I'd like to get it on the air the anniversary 56th in August, but I'm running into some slow wheels moving.
Man, that's older than me.
As a matter of fact, what is this? Sunday, it'll be 3 weeks. It'll be 3 months from 3 months? 5 months from 5 months from Sunday is the anniversary.
Oh wow!
Of what?
The Sharon Tate murders.
Oh.
I was going to say that. I did think it was the anniversary. I couldn't remember if it was this month or next month. Hey, Chris.
It was 5 months of the anniversary.
The 56th anniversary.
Yep.
Wow.
If that falls on a Sunday, then that's quite ideal because I do true crime
She's going.
Yeah.
podcast. So obviously not even Nick.
She does a true crime show on Sundays.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm not going to be rude, right? But what I'll do is, Lynn, I'm going to put Lynn in charge, right? It's just because, guys, my throat's killing me and I can't keep up. I really can't keep up with. But what I'll do is I'll go into the background and I'll still throw up the comments because poor Nick is desperate to get him, David, so that he can see you.
No, not at all. Take care of yourself, please.
I want to say I'm really sorry, David, for this, but definitely I'm just going to throw Lynn up there. There you go, guys.
So she's still here.
Can I ask what got you interested in all this type of program making, David? What's actually bursted your energy and thought you've gone, wow, I want to do that? What has actually really, made you want to do it?
Watching all these other shows that are so full of shit about the I mean, it's like, oh my God, did you see that? It's like, no, the camera's facing you. I says, I want to see what you're looking at. I don't give a goddamn about your reaction.
Exactly.
I can think of one in particular that is famous for being that way, but I won't do it because you've had them at the house. So I'll be.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Well, one person in particular on there.
Mr. Position.
The only he's the only person I know that wrote a book about the paranormal, and of the 90 or so photographs in the freaking book, 90 of them are pictures of him. Not of ghosts, just a movie.
I think there's a Carly Simon song for him somewhere.
Yeah. You're so vain.
You go.
You probably think this haunt is about you.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Kenny Biddle when I need him?
What's he got now?
Oh, what have you got now? What have you got?
This is the book.
I am haunted.
Look at the cover. I'm haunted. I kid you not. I will go to the first picture that you have in this book, and you'll. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
So where's the ghost? Oh, there is no ghost. That's the first picture.
That's
Here's
in
the
Left Castle.
second.
Yeah.
I mean, God.
The first picture is him. He's in Left Castle in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think he should have been part.
Vanity on display. This book is a vanguard.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, this. I'm not making this up. I didn't make this book, but gee.
He should have been part of the Jersey Shore cast, I think.
Yeah, I swear, that's where he belongs. But
I know.
I'm just telling you, it's like, and the worst part is
What?
going on a location scout. That's all very nice and fun. The reason why I have this book is because he's spent a half a chapter dedicated to me
Okay.
about me being a poltergeist agent.
Oh.
A poltergeist agent.
Katie, you make me a boy band or something? Could you imagine?
And this is the title of the chapter, Carrying Spirits. And it says, can a human being harbor a second spirit?
Well, if you bipolar, maybe.
A second spirit, I don't know, but according to Zach, I'm a prime example of it.
And you can be possessed by them and feel angry towards everybody, and
Hey, Chris.
every spirit is a demon.
Oh, Kate, thank you. Thank you.
It
Just
really is. I agree.
Yes, Nick is on Nick time. Yes.
Yes.
Definitely
Yeah.
Nick time. That's Mike. Hi, Mike.
And Mike.
He didn't mention a boy band.
Yeah.
Boy band, what would his band be called? You're so vain.
Jack and the Mehoffs.
Fake
Yeah,
band.
Ghost Hunter equivalent to Robbie Williams.
The Mike Hunt 5. Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt.
I swear, the fact that he
Mike Hunt. Play the flute.
Mike Hunt, yes, Mike
Yeah.
Hunt. Say it quickly now, Mike Hunt.
That's
Mike
right.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mike Hunt.
That was a fun one back in the day when there was no caller ID.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I totally did that to a video station. Like it was run out of Texas, and somehow I had it on my cable at the like back in the 80s. It was called Hit Video USA, and they did a segment in the afternoon where they would say happy birthday to people and stuff. So I called in and I said I would like to say a very happy birthday to my friend. Bless you, my friend. His name is Michael. We call him Mike. But his last name is spelled Hunt. And she said, all right, we'll make sure we get that on there. She saved it for the very last one. And she paused after she said it. She said, we'll be right back. I was on the floor laughing. I loved it. Me and my friend, we were hysterical. We didn't think it would work. We thought they'd catch on.
oh, really? Mike Hunt.
Well,
And she said a very special birthday wish to Mike Hunt. It was like a whole list of names and everything. And then she said, and we want to wish a very special happy birthday to Mike Hunt. And we'll be right back.
Oh, God.
Back
God.
in the day, I went to a couple of local bars, the ones I've never been in before, but they always had it was those bars that back in the day they always had that payphone. So I'd call the bar and say I'm looking for Mike Hunt, and bartender, either male or female, they'd be yelling that out 3 or 4 times the whole.
Yeah.
It's like an R-rated version of The Simpsons.
Crack up every
I
time.
was going to say The Simpsons, yeah. The
It's
Simpsons.
an R-rated version of The Simpsons. Hey, everybody! Mike Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here? Everybody? I ever catch you. I swear to God.
Oh my goodness.
And we can all tell Willow is laughing her ass off.
Is Mike Hunt here? Is Mike?
Yeah.
We're looking for
David,
Mike.
do you get many people knocking on your door and asking you if they can come in and have a look round?
No.
That's the end of that.
No, just like
Who the
that.
hell are you? Do I have a does it say knock on door? What do I look like, a freaking business? What do I have, like a gosh darn velvet rope, and it says don't step beyond the rope, knock on door, please? No, you don't have, thank God. People are a little conscientious. I'm sure that'll change once this video goes out and people watch this.
I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll stop up at David's house. Who the hell is David? He goes, I don't know. I saw him on some YouTube channel.
What about the house next door, David?
What
You
about it?
is that got
Are
similar
you
sort of
interested? It is for sale.
phenomenon in it? The house next door?
The house next door is for sale, as a matter of fact, and so is the Tate property where the Tate house once stood. It's for sale as well.
Yeah, but didn't they remodel that
Yes.
so it doesn't look
Extensive.
the same?
Both
And,
houses have been remodeled extensively.
and
Yes.
didn't they actually change the Tate House address so it's not 1001 anymore?
It's not 10,050.
Yeah.
It's 10,000. It's now 10,006. It was 10,066, and now it's 10,050. And that's nothing to do. You can't change a legal address. But what it was is, before the property, there was a vacant lot in front of the Tate property. And when they sold the Tate property, the vacant lot was sold with it. So they incorporated the lot in front of the Tate property, and that's why the address was changed to 10,050.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
10,066. I forgot which one it
Yeah,
is.
something like that. I knew it was something.
1066.
It's
6 and
1066.
one.
Yeah, it's 1066 now, which was the vacant lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
1066.
I've done a lot of research on those murders. So over the years, 'cause I don't know if you know it. My mother, when I was younger, she was I had to take her around to doctor's appointments because she couldn't drive, right? And I was the only son that could do it because I had a lot of free time as a cab driver. You know, I could drop, my passenger off, go pick up my mother, take her to the doctor's, take her back home. And one day, just out of the blue, about 2 or 3 years before she passed away in 2013, we're driving down the road, and I swear to God, just out of the blue, she looks over at me and she says, "Anybody ever tell you you look like Charles Manson?" And I looked back at her and I said, "Thanks a lot, Mom."
Gee, lovely.
This wasn't gray back then. You know,
Holy Jesus. Okay.
this was all
Wow.
okay. All dark and black looking, and it's like, yeah, thanks a lot, Mom. But I've had a lot of fun because it wasn't too long after that. Somebody told me I looked like Jesus Christ. They were introducing me to the nurses at the hospital. "Oh, this is my nephew, Jesus Christ." And then some guy at a Walgreens, I'm in there just to buy a pack of smokes, and I'm standing in line. This guy comes up, taps me on my shoulder, and I'm wearing a vest similar to the one you see Nick wear once in a while, full of patches and stuff. But they're not biker patches. They're like the paranormal patches and NASCAR stuff, and stuff to show that I'm like a survivor of cancer and things like that, right?
Oh, again, it did it again.
Hey, we should go. Yay!
Go.
So,
I love it. If it leapt off the side there.
That bloody went off again. Did the bell ding?
Yeah, it did.
Bloody,
Yeah.
It went ding and lit up.
And the ball lit up next to it.
And that's
Do you
one
know
of
what-
those school bells, isn't it? Where it's like sitting on a desk, or you got to come call for the manager or whatever.
But nobody's moving. I mean, I'm sitting here the whole time in my chair. The cat just walked by, but that's not going to make it light up, and that's not going to make the bell ding.
well, the thing is,
That's the way the entrance.
yeah, I like both, but I'm very much more for the bell. because the bell you have to press down. I like.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
But the ball has to be physically made contact with.
Yes. Yeah.
It has to be hit.
Yeah.
It
I need to
can't
get
go
one of
off
those
unless
bells.
it's
Actually, I'm going to get one of those bells.
Hell's bells.
Put
I'm
it on
gonna
the
get
list.
Bells, bells, yeah.
David, your neighbor next door, right, or even any of those houses on that land, on that road, have they reported any activity, or is it just yours? Do you think it's you that they go to, or do you think it's just you?
Ready for my close up, Mr. DeVille?
Hello, me. They're just little me, are they? Oh, my dear Lord. I'm so
It's you. So you think it's just? Oh, I love it, Lucy.
Yes, I have, Willow. Of course, I've gone to many places that are supposedly haunted. I've gone to places that, I didn't know that were haunted, but I found, I could tell they were active. And most
Right.
places you go to where people have lived before, are still visited by those people that have passed away.
So I think, apart from being on the same land and road as Sharon Tate, that and it could be you. It could be you. If you've got different. No, seriously, David, come on.
Me, little old me it is. Oh, my dear Lord, I swear. That's Gorilla.
Oh,
And
I declare.
Jam even.
Scarlett O'Hara.
You see, so it could be David and not just the land, and that's why no one else is getting
Could be
anything.
David.
but you-
Indeed.
It could be David House. There you go. And because you have different spirits, you have.
Is that what the count?
It's now or never. Yes, I like it.
I see somebody stuck a quarter in Kate or a whole roll of quarters.
Yeah.
David,
It's rare form today.
It's my birthday next week. Who's Joe?
This guy.
Oh, it's your 105th birthday? My God.
No, that's just because I turn around and tell everybody I'm a vampire.
Yes, he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a
Happy
vampire.
birthday,
I'm gonna
Joe.
live forever. I'm actually going to be 58
Oh, well, happy birthday, youngster.
next Friday.
Oh wow!
Lovely.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Are you planning
Right.
anything, Joe?
I say
Celebrating?
the thing about the vampire is because I had a rare form of cancer called leukemia.
Oh, shit. Blood
Aw.
cancer. Right.
Right. So, and I used to eat all my like beef products, they were always bloody rare. I get a
Yeah.
steak, it's bloody rare, that kind of stuff. I worked third shift most of my life because I was security. So, I'd go to bed as the sun was coming up and wake up
Yeah.
as it was going down, that kind of stuff. So it
Yeah.
just kind of stick because, and so the nurses kind of adapted while I was in the hospital to my schedule, my sleep schedule.
Right. That's
So
it.
my brother started calling me a vampire and it kind of stuck.
Well, that's the way it goes.
It could be worse.
Right,
It could call a zombie.
We've got a comment
I
here.
use those things to keep my sense of humor going. Like I have fun with the Charles Manson thing. He was on Time magazine or whatever it was after he passed away. And the lady at the Dollar General goes, I need to see your ID for cigarettes. And I pointed over the Time magazine. And I said, there's my ID right there.
Take them, the free.
Perfect.
Take.
You're like, wow, can you give me an autograph?
Yeah.
Well,
David,
I'd rather
say
be
that
mistaken.
someone
I'd
moving
rather
around.
I'd rather be mistaken for the one person the guy in Walgreens thought I looked like was Tommy Chong.
Well, I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. Hey,
I-
listen,
I-
man, nobody looks
I
like
just
me,
wish I had
man.
his money and his weed that he smokes.
Yeah.
You smoke weed? I didn't know.
Don't we all, dude?
Listen, man, every time I do coke, you get on me about every time I do coke, man.
They're coming out with a new movie.
Oh, God, no.
Another
Don't do
one.
it. Don't do it.
Up in smoke by 20? What?
That's where my money goes. In my lungs.
Imagine.
Hey, what is this? We're smoking dog shit, man.
Hey, we're smoking Labrador, man.
Smoking dog shit. Well, my dog ate a half ounce of the Maui Wowie, and I've been following him around for the past week collecting his shit. No, man, you can't be smoking dog shit.
I wonder what Great Dane tastes like.
I wonder what Great Dane tastes like, man. This is good shit.
I followed the dog around for a week with a bag.
Hey,
It really blew
he's
the
a
dog's
cop.
mind, man.
Eight cents.
Keith Richards and
Keith
Joe
Richards and Joe Both 18.
The Black Plague.
a lot. Let's not talk about Keith Richards anymore, shall we? Not talking about my mate Keith now.
Don't listen, Joe. You're better looking than Keith Richards. Honest to God.
We sure look that good at his age.
I'm well past my expiration date, they say.
Oh, you're not.
I gotta answer that.
58. Oh, God.
Hello? No,
Hey.
no, I'm comfortable with my long distance carrier. No, you need to stop calling.
Except in warranty, I don't drive.
Damn these drunk callers.
Where's Chantal?
Where's Chantal gone, Miss Chantal?
Yeah.
Chantal, where are you? Lassie.
Chantal.
Oh, hi, Lassie.
Let me see.
Well, that's not hard to do.
You
Yes,
don't hit
come
your meat,
home.
you can't have your pudding. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
If you don't eat your meat, how can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat? Listen up, you! Yes, you! Damn it, get on with it! Pink
Stand
Floyd, The
still,
Wall.
laddie.
Those who don't remember.
Oh, I like that.
Stand still, laddie.
ICP Freely.
I pee freely. Hey
Where's
guys, I
Chantal?
pee freely.
The wench.
I see.
The wench. Where'd you get the
South
wench from?
Africana.
David?
Wench. Yeah, I want my South Africana.
To the winch wench.
Where's the
Do you
drench
know what a wench is?
from Africa?
To the winch wench.
Jesus, I was thinking that. Who the fuck? Chantal. Where's Chantal? Okay, I'll voicemail her.
They're
Okay,
not
look.
Swensies in Liverpool, come on.
I'm gonna press the microphone on voicemail with Chantal. So when I press it, you all kind of like call her. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Come
Hello.
on, it's voice.
Hello! Hello!
What's going on?
Chantal, pick up your
Chantal Lily Lace.
Chantal, where are you, lassie?
Hey, listen,
Come on in, Chantal.
this is Rick Sanchez. Excuse me. I heard you were watching some show with a bunch of people on it, and you haven't been commenting in a while, and they're wondering what happened to you. So, if you could just
Did
get
you
back
only
to them, that
cross?
would be good.
Where's Morty? I want my Morty.
Hello, I'm here. I just kind of hang out in the background while Rick talks sometimes. You know what? You just need to go back there and shut up, Morty. Morty, you're a pain in my ass, really. I miss Morty 45. He knew how to be quiet. Sorry, I get going, man. I get my Rick and Morty.
Oh, well done, everyone. Well done.
A picture of me ahead when I was sending her a picture when I was in my hospital gown this morning.
Oh, and you had it on backwards. It was weird.
Well, I had two of them on
Where's
me.
my Chantal?
I had two of them on me, one
Where's
front and one at the
my
back to hide my modesty.
Oh, well.
It was fun, and
Have any modesty? I didn't know.
I didn't know. And they said,
At
Jenny,
our
we're going to
age.
give you a presentation. And I'm like, give it to me. And the minute she gave it to me, and I'm like, oh, I can feel it. And she goes, just go with it. And I did. It was great.
And then she became Tommy Chong, which brings us back to that. Hey, man, I really like this stuff, man.
Oh, you did. Oh, she did. I sent the pictures on to Willow this morning of my gowns that I had to change into. You don't want to know what I was getting done. But I had to change into my gown. And I said, I was like, Willow. And I'm like, look what I have to wear. But I had great crack with the staff. They probably thought I was sedated at the time, but I wasn't. I was just normal me.
No,
But-
this is the way I talk all the time.
It was, yeah. Some woman said I could listen to you all day, and I'm like, really? Could you really? She goes, yeah, because I've never seen such a scared bunch in a hospital room, like getting what we had to get done. It wasn't fun.
Oh, wow. Now she has an OnlyFans page.
I've seen The Whole of the Moon. I love that song, don't you?
Yeah.
Listen, Kate, I was walking down the corridor and I was walking with my my gowns on me, and I was walking the catwalk, you know, and I was saying we have one in every color. And I said we need to get these in different colors, not just the colors that I was wearing today, but it was fun. And the sedation is still there. So it takes 24 hours to walk.
I'm confused. You were walking the catwalk. Were you modeling them? What do you?
I was. I had to keep my socks and boots on me when I was walking down the corridor. So I started doing the catwalk of modeling these.
Here comes Jenny.
I was carrying my bag of my clothes and a big blue bag of my clothes, walking down into the room that I had to go into, and put glitter on them, make them a little fun. I think I'm going to design new.
Sparkles everywhere. Oh my god.
Oh God. And don't forget chiffon lace too. You
They
know.
must be purple.
Oh no! Yeah, could you
And
imagine?
ruffles on the shoulders.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
God.
Yeah.
Right, welcome everyone to the
beautiful.
show
Being
tonight.
any
You're
upstairs.
tuned into the strange and unusual zone.
Yes.
Do not adjust your set.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Christopher
Yeah.
Moon. Totally. See? But it was fun. And they said 24 hours before.
Oh, look at that little
Isn't that
doggy.
Oh my God.
That dog is very vocal, by the way.
Oh, here comes mine now because your mine's jealous. Is that Sasha?
She can be when she wants to be.
There have been many live feeds where you just hear. I actually got in an argument thing on the live feed.
She just responded.
She was real vocal last night during the deck
Yeah.
for a while.
I have vague memories of it.
I tell you, I think I'm going to copyright it. I'm going to design some hospital gowns. Make them.
You should have a fashion show.
You did it.
Yes, I will.
But they
I
can
took
only wear one and they can't be tied in the back. I'm just saying. Everybody will
Well,
show up. I
We
guarantee
can
you.
put glitter handprints on the arse cheeks. Glitter handprints on the arse cheeks, you know, little flashy glitter
Yeah.
arse
You can
cheeks.
wear thongs,
Load
you
up.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, we can wear
Yep.
skin colored thongs, but like handprints of glitter.
There you go. Or since they're hospital
And-
gowns,
and
it could be
UV
like bloody
paints.
handprints.
Yeah. UV paints that lights up with the black lights. So when as you walk past, they glow.
Oh yeah, and then under the black lights, that's when the paint the black light paint shows up with the hands like on the chest. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then like
Oh my god, we got a whole thing going here. We're starting a company.
yes, Kate, we have to. And this is chiffon, so we can get chiffon hospital gowns. Like, oh my god. Spotted by M&S.
We should all do one of those calendars, like the calendar girls, shouldn't we?
We all.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! You see now? That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yes.
That's a
I'll
great
wear
idea.
All
speedos.
pose in a certain way, but
Mhm.
just discreetly cover yourself up. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
ace.
yeah,
That would
like
be.
little like Ghostbusters tassels.
That's it. Yeah.
9 more tassels.
Oh my days.
We are making a company here. This is what's happening. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh God, help us!
Yeah,
Ghostbuster
you took the
tassels,
words right out of my mouth there, Joe.
nipple
tassels.
tassels, lovely. Oh boy.
Yeah, underneath the chiffon nightgowns, you know.
Yeah, if you could pose like that, Jen, if you could pose
Aye.
like that, how would you pose? What would you discreetly cover yourself up with?
Oh my God.
Articles about Charles Manson.
What would I cover myself up with? Oh my gosh.
Kate Winslet. Draw me like your French girls, Jack.
The fire exit sign.
Oh, there she is.
No.
Yeah.
Chantel's back.
No, she's returned.
She must have got our call.
Oh, she
Yeah,
did.
You know, I mean, I'm
Yes,
glad
he missed
you
you
listen.
terribly. When are you coming out to visit?
I'm glad you listen when you're told what to do. You know, I mean, I'm just saying.
Now it's just because he's chatting to someone.
Yeah, she's here. Miss Chantel.
David, if you had to pose for a calendar naked, but you had to just cover yourself up discreetly with something, what would it be?
A fig leaf. A very large fig leaf.
A monstera leaf.
I would need something for the belly, though. That's
God, it's windy in here.
Nobody
My
wants to see
God.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we've been given the
so I would have to
15-minute
get a
warning.
leaf from a palm tree. It would have to cover.
Banana tree.
What happened?
I'm hearing footsteps and I'm not moving, and the dogs and the dog and the cats are not. I don't know. Can you guys?
Well, you wouldn't hear a cat.
I'm like going. It's windy out here, and all of a sudden I'm hearing footsteps. I'm going. Oh, fuck! I'm standing still, and I'm hearing footsteps. Now they're quiet.
Well, because you pointed it
Invite
out.
them downstairs.
Right, exactly. You
Invite
pointed
them
it out,
down.
but it was like. Totally. I mean, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it was like.
Yeah, I can. Invite them down to your room. Ask them to come and sit with you so we can have a
Be on
conversation.
camera. Be on camera, people. Come on. We'll make you infamous.
If you can make noise, you can clean up. Get in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Really?
there's some dishes in there.
Except for company tonight for the event, so.
And while you're at it, throw the roast in the oven.
It's like, it's gone.
See,
It was loud.
Singing Natalie.
no.
Clover
I've
leaf.
got a cactus leaf there, Chantal. Come over and I'll paddle your ass with it.
No. Clover leaf for me.
Thorns, you know, that can paddle the thorns in it. That'll make you feel so precious.
Hi, precious.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
If you were like Lynn's question, if you were to pose for a calendar, what would you cover your precious bits up with? Don't cry. Tim.
Oh, I thought you said Tom.
Ladies make a toilet. I don't think ladies make a toilet. They go to the bathroom, but they don't make a toilet.
It will be clover leaf.
Unless they're into ceramics.
Unless they're the ceramics and making things, I guess then they can make a toilet.
Clover leaf.
Three leaf or four?
No, four leaf one. Come on.
No,
Right,
3 is
okay.
fine. That covers the twig and berries. Yeah.
No, 4 leaf. Not that little.
Sticky Willy.
Kumquats.
Okay, so we have a 4-leaf clover for Tim.
Yeah. I should just about do it, I should think.
I'll send you some over.
It's a reference to a movie you twat. All right, Ms. Twat Waffle, tell me all about that movie.
Hey!
Sugar cane.
Oh, Jesus. Tom, what about you? Tom, what would you cover yourself? If you were posing for a calendar, what would you cover your private or your precious bits up in?
Palm leaf.
A palm leaf.
Yeah, because I need to cover the belly. You know,
A palm leaf. Don't mind the belly, just a bit.
my
Robert,
mom is calling me.
Your precious bits up in.
Mom's cell.
Banana
Mom.
leaf. And they have an apple in the mouth.
She can wait. I'm busy.
Beer bottles. Beer bottles. Yeah,
Yes,
wine
yeah.
bottle.
Well, wait, no. That is
A
nowhere
wine
near
bottle.
wide enough. I'm a fat
Now,
man.
Joe, Joe, what about you? What would you cover your pressures up in?
Hey, I wouldn't poison in the first place.
Pot leaf.
Oh, what if you had?
No, you got it's the law.
Chantal, you're too
There
funny.
you go. An entire
yeah.
pot, the whole plant.
Yeah, a stalk.
Yeah,
Like a
marijuana stock, the whole thing.
with mad
Bud
buds
and
on it.
all.
Mountain Dew.
Buds, big buds. Big
buds,
big,
yeah.
good big buds.
Big
Good
flowering buds.
Big, good big buds.
Oh my goodness.
Big buds. Sorry, that's more of Cheech and Chong reference.
Oh, Dwayne Johnston. Oh, Johnston. Yeah. Oh my God. Johnston.
It's Johnson.
But Lois, would it be rock hard?
It's Johnson. Or just say the rock.
It's Johnston. Listen, I'm pronouncing the letters that I see. Johnston.
John Stone.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
No,
Johnson.
it's not me. It's this.
Wasn't he in Miami Vice? Don
He's
Johnson.
cock in America.
See,
Well,
that Mountain Dew
Richard,
comment, though,
Richard
that's
Dick.
like if you prick me, I bleed Mountain Dew. It doesn't come out red.
it comes out
Well,
fluorescent
David,
green.
I think you're getting a lot of activity there tonight because it's very fun
Yeah.
and it's
I just heard it
uplifting.
again. I keep
Yeah,
in the
it's
footsteps on
uplifting.
the ceiling.
And it's bringing in the good energy.
Yeah, they're gonna get a kick out of it.
Banter. That's it. Once they hear the crack in the banter and whatnot, and then they kind of want a little bit.
Oh my God.
It's like Deliverance.
Chantal, stop it.
General Lee is here apparently.
I
Is
can
that
hear
Mark?
The Duke boys have made their comeback.
you. Yeah.
Um,
That was brilliant.
Any of you had one of those cards? The horns on the
Cletus,
card?
shut the hell up. Jesus Christ. Cletus, I can hear you in the background. masturbating with Chantal.
it really
Oh, wow.
Kate, what am I going to give the spirits that they're going to do something with? It's not like they physically can eat the chocolates or the sweets. I saw that, but
Trigger. It's like a trigger object.
Yeah.
It's like a trigger object.
I'm not
Something that
even
they would.
high. Who would think? Yeah. We
That
thought
was
you were
actually
stoned
mild.
immaculate there, Chantal.
Oh, Miss Chantal.
Come out
I need
and
to
visit
read-
California, Chantal. We'll see about that. We'll make sure that's not the case.
Yes, I do. I do believe Kate is, I agree with Kate, where it's like an offering is like, and I'd say an offering as well as a bit of a trigger, maybe something that they really liked, loved, read, play the music that they used to listen to.
Alcohol in a shot glass, yes. A shot of whiskey, yeah, of course.
Tobacco.
Yeah.
Might make it 100 euro whiskey while you're at it.
When my dad
We
passed
do.
away, every year since then, right around his birthday and
Like
the day he passed away, we go out there.
Canadian club.
The three of us go out there. We take
Some Canadian
Budweiser and we go and drink a little bit of the Budweiser and just pour the rest of it out on his grave.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, that's different. I don't have any grades to pour it on, though.
Yeah,
I've done that with my dad's twin brother. Like, I mean, when I go
Yeah,
to
they
visit him
do that
sometimes,
at
we
your
bring beer.
sometimes,
We'll set it there,
Yeah.
like leaning up against the headstone while we're there talking
Yeah.
to him, and then when we're done, we dump it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
But
kind of
Kate,
different.
they also dig the bodies up and display them. So
Mhm.
what's with that?
Mm-hmm.
But we've done that every year.
It's not like
All right,
it's not
then.
like they're getting moisturized.
French fried potatoes.
Sling blade. Yep, I'm into that all the time.
I reckon I can talk like him a little bit sometimes.
I think so. You could.
Then you
I
just
could stand in for Billy Bob from time to time. But I don't reckon you really want me to do that.
I don't think so. I'd rather
People
play.
like that Billy Bob Thornton guy.
I was bloody looking to see who was doing that. It was
That's
I
David.
reckon that was me. I do it from time to time. I can eat me a chicken leg or two.
I thought it was me.
Oh
Shit.
well. I think you were the hair on the both of us is what was going on.
Uh-huh. Is that so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite interesting, to be honest.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap up, guys. And
Yeah.
this is a sad thing. I was waiting for Nick, and I'm holding out for Nick. But I don't actually know where he is. But what I will say is, David, would it be okay if I could book you in for part 2?
Yeah, of course.
When obviously my voice is a lot better. So
Yeah, of course.
Nick,
Absolutely. Come on.
fear not, Nick. You will get a chance to see David again. But I really, really want to start to thank Jenny, Joe, for coming in. David, even you, it was amazing having you. I can only apologise for my throat.
Poor
But
thing.
thank you very, very, very much. I've enjoyed listening to you guys in the background and crying with laughter. It's all wishing I was there joining you guys. But I want to thank everybody in the chat as well and everybody who's watched. I sound like Morty now. But we will catch you guys up and have a good weekend. Everyone, see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.